Hi, it's Carter, president of Constitutional Rights Pack, constitutionalrightspack.com. Subscribe to the free newsletter. You get it every morning. Plus, you get my personal private email, free, Free, every afternoon. Don't be left out. Don't be left out. Okay, enough of that. I'm here, as you can see, at my home, at my wife and I's home at the trailer park. Just love it. Just love it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home. Just went up and talked to one of my neighbors, very tough lady. Came back and told my wife I would hate to cross that lady. She could knock me right off her deck. But she's a wonderful person, no danger there. But I want to talk to you about another woman, because I got, after my last post, I got not a lot. I got a few negative comments from people who said that I should not call, look, it looks like that thing's growing out of my ear, doesn't it? Let me shift a little here. That I should not call Kamala Harris BJ Harris. BJ. I think we all know what that stands for. That it was belittling and unkind. I don't think so. I don't think so. I respect the people who texted me and emailed me, even a phone call or two, but I don't think it's disrespectful. You see, this is a woman who built her career on lip service, okay? If you know what I mean. Which is why I call her BJ Harris. And that's not at all out of place or unusual. A lot of people are known by their nicknames once they gain fame, which she most certainly has, in the most devious, some people would say despicable ways possible. I guess it depends on your point of view. Willie Brown didn't think so, from his point of view. But I'm thinking back, when I was a kid, there were all kinds of tales about Wrong Way Corrigan. Now, some of you who are younger are saying, what the hell's a Wrong Way Corrigan? Wrong Way Corrigan set out to fly coast to coast across the United States, I think east coast to west coast, and went in the wrong direction, out over the Atlantic. So he's known as Wrong Way. That was his achievement for which he was famous, that launched his fame and fortune. Just like BJ launched Harris's fame and fortune. No Neck Williams, baseball player, catcher. I loved him, but that's what he was famous for, and that's what everybody called him. It wasn't offensive. Two-ton Tony Galento. Two-ton, again, those of you who are older are saying, what's a two-ton Tony Galento? He was a famous boxer. Back in the Joe Louis era. I think most of you know that name. He was famous for weighing 2 tons, okay? On the Baltimore Colts when I was a kid. Big Daddy Lipscomb. Big Daddy. What do you think he was famous for? Guess. 3 guesses. The guy was gigantic. The man was gigantic. How about, I think he was on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. Too Tall Jones. He weren't no midget. I'll give you a hint there. So, you know, it's a proud American tradition for people to earn the moniker for that for which they are most famous. I mean, there is no other accomplishment under God's good sky that you can name BJ after. She's accomplished nothing. Let me make it clear. I do not consider being black or being a woman an accomplishment. I don't have any problem with either, you know, none at all. I have brothers that are black, and may or may not come as a surprise to you, my wife is a woman, okay? A brown woman. Oh, so yeah, that's fine. But you don't base your entire fame upon that. They're not accomplishments. I would not consider opening our border to 15 million illegal alien invaders an accomplishment. I would not consider funding the BLM rioters, funding them. She helped fund them, their defense in court, an accomplishment. So you have to look back and say, well then, what was for Kamala Harris an accomplishment? An accomplishment has to be something that launches you further along, okay? My painting this deck, when I finally get around to it, will not be an accomplishment, because it's not going to launch, I assure you, it is not going to launch any kind of career for me. If it would, it wouldn't need another paint job just a year or two after I painted it the first time. So, to those who are, I make no apologies. She is B.J. Harris, and the fact is, I say that respectfully. Thank you and good night.